that end up taking a lot of time. So I'm definitely not a fan of challenge, or not challenge, Smash.gg for smaller tournaments. That's why all the typo stuff is run off of challenge.
Yeah.
But that being said, Smash.gg is a great thing. It's great for advertising too because it separates things by region. They're still a little bit new. They have some kinks to definitely work out.
How long has it been around?
A year, maybe year and a half, maybe 2. It hasn't been long. It's a very recent thing compared to like something like Challenge, which has been around since before I even started playing Smash Brothers. So I remember we were using Challenge like back when I was in high school. So it's a good like 10-year lifespan on it, maybe. I don't know. Well, no, actually, when we were in high school, we still used TO Pro. Great program. Anyway, we have game 1 of Winners Finals here. I don't know if this is best of 5. For time's sake, I would really appreciate a best of 3, but I'm not the TO. So we saw Fatality and Seren.
Oh, just barely.
Yeah. So we saw Fatality be kind of a madman last set we saw him in, and he gave up a lot of stocks. But looks like his ledge play is pretty solid right now. Apparently we have 36 players in singles. And this is a tiny venue for this right now, so.
It happens.
Yeah. But I mean, that's a good thing. Growth is always great. But a lot of neutral going on.
Fatality is seriously keeping Hyper at the ledge. He knows he doesn't want him on neutral. He wants to keep him as far away from it as possible.
Now, you say that. Is that something you agree with? Because Hyper and SaltOne and Fatality are all powering, and then Seren's good. There's no denying that, but he's, for lack of a better term, the weakest player on the stage. Do you think it's smart to put him in a 1v1 situation with another player?
That's a good point, actually. I feel like maybe it's just with Captain Falcon speed, he has enough of an opportunity to keep him off and then make his way back to at least help pressure SaltOne, you know?
Oh, good tech. Oh, but the reverse up B. And Griffin going to lose his stock for it, but Roy already on his last stock, so if Griffin can get another Gimp on him, that'll put them in a really great position. Stocks are technically even, but SaltOne is at kill percent. Now, I think a lot of this game is going to be dictated on whether Hyper loses his stock before anyone else. Because if Hyper manages to lose his stock before anyone else, that puts Green Team at a really huge disadvantage because that puts Cloud at 2 stocks at kill percent.
Okay.
Getting advice on the bracket. I think we should definitely have Griffin look at that after this set's done, but I think he wants to get singles started before then, so understandable. Yeah. Kind of a double-edged sword having this many people, especially because MG, he has 1 helper right now, so he's trying to rock a lot of it by himself, and that's always hard. But Hyper ended up dying, having to steal one of SaltOne's stocks. So 2 stocks to 4. 1 at kill percent, both right team at kill percent.
Okay, good up.
Yeah. You know, Roy things. Can kill you at any percent.
I like how Seren he stopped that that neutral air combo that Hyper was going to get on Fatality. He actually grabbed him right out of it. That was pretty ballsy.
All right, so we're in the 2v1 scenario, and he misses his down air, doesn't get the reset on the combo. But I mean, this is Seren and Fatality. They're both veterans of the game. I don't know how often they team, but I feel like this is something I've seen before. Solid up tilt, gets a kill. Now, Hyper has not beaten Fatality in singles, but he's one of the players who's been the closest. So if it does, you know that could happen.
Spaced himself exactly where he needed to be.
MG asking, how do you start Smash.gg's bracket? The answer is, I don't actually know.
Okay. Well, we know what we're doing.
Yeah. I'm sure if I looked at it, I could figure it out. And MG is supposed to be playing a match right now, so. Also, I believe High Dumpster and Solar are supposed to be playing a match, but
Is there a setup?
I don't know, but I think he told High Dumpster to.
Best of 3.
All right, so this is definitely a best of 3 set. That is great for time. Yeah. And with this many people in this small space, definitely understandable.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, so what do you think about this stage for these team
For Green Team,
compositions?
I think it's a really good stage, especially for Cloud getting pressure off. And also, it's a pretty decent stage for, I was about to say Hyper, for Roy.
Oh.
But it also gives Fatality
Plenty of space to run around.
plenty of space.
Now, I feel like Cloud really benefits
Oh,
from committing super hard to that forward smash or whatever it was.
that was a forward smash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Wolfie, where are you?
Oh, man.
Oh, great spike. Man, Fatality is a monster with those reactions on like team combos. It's
Oh,
phenomenal.
He's really good at it.
Yeah. I really want to team with Fatality at a tournament. That would require me to actually play. And we know I'm not about that life. Anyway, so 5 stocks to 4. Roy at kill percent. Trying to get Griffin. Doesn't quite get it.
Oh, barely.
And he pays for it. Oh, no, we making it back.
It's not as bad as some people think.
Yeah. Okay. No tech situation. But has to burn his limit.
Still learning.
Yeah.
Okay, I really like that actually.
Yeah.
He was holding. He kept holding his. He held it, dropped it, held it, almost like baiting him to come and try to grab him, and he just out of shield, up B punished him. Really, really smart actually.
All right. Red team with stage control. Shoutouts to Ricky for getting me sick.
Bless you.
Doubles, just that we get it out of the way, there's no record limit, and then we're going to start singles as soon as we get done.
I.
I'm going to get dead shot, hey, triple dead. We'll be playing me and Cargo. High Dumpster's still playing.
Oh. Very unfortunate to see SaltOne just fall like that.
Seren doing a really good job of staying alive.
Yeah, I mean, that's very much the team composition when you play with Fatality.
Oh yeah, let him be aggressive. Just
Yeah.
extend anything he gives to you, and you just give him opportunities.
Yeah. And then Peach is a pretty solid defensive character.
Oh yeah.
Can float a lot. And
Okay.
stay
Well,
out
I
of the
didn't.
way.
I didn't know what that was.
Griffin trying to style just a little bit. And oh, I was gonna say he's gonna have to use his limit to get back, or he could just die. And that is it, because this is a best of 3 set.